And that cleanse beautifully played there. Just TP's out of trouble there. No stuns for OBPIL between those two heroes in the Viper as well as the Dazzle, and he's easily able to TP out. There is a charge coming on to the Draw Ranger as well in the mid lane. There is the Tinker coming in as well. He does have that regeneration rune. He has used the rockets as of now, but he did fear possible support rotations coming onto the mid lane, and the Spirit Breaker decides to cancel his charge out for now. And like I said, there was a Dazzle waiting in the background to turn that fight around for Team OBPIL. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they want to make a go. There is a fissure onto the Winter Wyvern. There's a shackle as well. The Maledict is thrown out as well. A beautiful ultimate coming out from the Witch Doctor is going to be easily able to take down that Wind Ranger. We see the Winter's Curse being used as well. However, that Winter Wyvern did go down to the Viper. That's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Team Elunes. The Wind Ranger, the Viper, as well as the Earthshaker going down just for the support Winter Wyvern. Here in the mid lane, we do see a charge coming out on the Draw Ranger as well. Laser is used by the Tinker. He is out of mana. This Spirit Breaker is manning up. However, there is a beautiful defensive fissure coming out. We see the Frost Arrows coming out as well. Is that going to be enough? There is an urn on the Draw Ranger as well. She looks like she isn't going to tick out to that. This Tinker wants to try and get a kill as well. Not going to be this case with that Witch Doctor rotating in through the tower. We see the Wind Ranger try and make a go on this Tinker. She is walking into the March of the Machines. We see a Winter Wyvern rotation coming out as well. Arctic Burn has been used, so has the rockets from the Tinker. He wants to go in for the laser. However, beautiful shackle shot coming out from the Draw Ranger. That power shot pretty much did no damage. Is that is a full level 4 power shot. Looks like she did miss it on the Tinker, so no damage there, and he's able to get out of trouble. We do see 3 heroes of Team OBPIL rotating into the mid lane. It is the Dazzle, the Earthshaker, as well as the Wind Ranger. There is a TP coming out from the Draw Ranger as well. Here in the mid lane, we do see the Viper walk into the cleanse with the help of Winter Wyvern. We seeing the power of those searing arrows from the cleanse, easily able to pick up the kill on that Viper. We see a charge coming on to the Dazzle as well. He is charging in aggressively into 3 heroes, decides against it, and cancels out that charge. We see meanwhile the Tinker farming up here in the mid lane. In the top lane, we do see a Witch Doctor trying to pick up a few levels as well. The Maledict as well as the Cask is used onto that Wind Ranger. Charge is used onto the Wind Ranger as well. It looks like she's in no man's land. She's in a lot of trouble. Charge comes in here. It is going to connect. She's not able to get the shackle shot off in time, and that Death Ward is dropped to boot on top of that charge stun coming out from the Spirit Breaker, and that's a kill going to that SB. 10-2 is the score for now. Let's have a look at the goal graphs. It's a goal lead in excess of 7,500 and an XP lead about 7,500 13 minutes into the game. That is a lot of lead coming the way of Team Elunes as of now. We do see a disconnect coming from the Dazzle. The game is paused right now. So pretty much awesome lane setups here from Team Elunes, despite having committed so many sentry wards in the off lane. They weren't able to get a few kills on that cleanse, and a result of that was that Wind Ranger getting dumped on in the off lane with that rotations coming in from the Witch Doctor, and that Spirit Breaker was easily able to take down that Wind Ranger multiple times here in the early game. Tinker has rotated into the Radiant jungle. He has a lot of stacks to farm from. By the time he does finish these stacks, it's gonna be pretty much his Blink Dagger 14 minutes into this game. We do see a beautiful shackle shot land from the Wind Ranger. This Draw Ranger continues to mow down on the Spirit Breaker. He just needs one more hit. He does get it, and the Spirit Breaker goes down to this duo of the Draw Ranger and the Wind Ranger. The sister is able to easily take down that charging in Spirit Breaker, courtesy that beautiful shackle shot landed by the Wind Ranger. We see a shackle shot come out onto the Tinker as well. Winter's Curse is used on after the Earthshaker fissure is blown. There is the March of the Machines deployed defensively to try and discourage heroes of OBPIL from diving. That was a beautiful shackle there onto the Tinker, as well as the fissure to follow that up. However, the Winter Wyvern came in time with that Winter's Curse to deter Team OBPIL from pursuing that kill onto the Tinker. We also see a charge onto the Earthshaker here by the Spirit Breaker. He is closely followed by the Witch Doctor as well as the Winter Wyvern. Meanwhile, where did this happen in the top lane? This hasted Viper was easily able to solo down. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we also see another strike onto this Draw Ranger. We also see the Death Ward used by the Witch Doctor on top of that Arctic Burn, was able to secure that kill on the Draw Ranger. What I was saying was this Tinker was trying to farm up in the top lane. Viper, courtesy that haste rune, was able to walk in and get the kill. We also see a charge come out by the Spirit Breaker onto this Wind Ranger. However, there is a fissure to back that up. That Shackle Shot does not latch the Spirit Breaker onto anything. We also see the Split Pass coming out from the Winter Wyvern. Looks like 2 hits here. Another hit coming out from the Winter Wyvern does secure that kill on the Earthshaker. And that is at the end of all said and done. What was it? It was a 2-for-0 trade actually. We see another charge coming out from the Spirit Breaker onto this Wind Ranger in the middle lane. We see a defensive TP coming out from the Dazzle, as well as that silence coming out from the Draw Ranger. However, this Witch Doctor has gone into no man's land. There are 3 heroes pursuing him. Looks like he might go down pretty soon. However, he is tanking the tower here. He does get hit by the power shot as well. He is trying to heal himself through this engagement, and looks like he's going to be able to walk into the safety here with that cleanse as well as the Spirit Breaker, with the Winter Wyvern coming in to save that Witch Doctor. Overextension coming out from him, however, really well played. That lack of stuns from the side of OBPIL coming into play there. We also see the fissure come out. The Viper has used that ultimate on the cleanse, and he does go down, and the Nether Ward has also been used here. Ultimate coming out from the Spirit Breaker. Silence comes out from the Draw Ranger. She continues to mow down. There is no mana for the Earthshaker for that fissure. Tinker comes in with the rocket. Did try to get that kill on that Earthshaker. However, he beautifully uses the smoke to dodge that, leaving the Draw Ranger in the arms of 4 of Team Elunes heroes, and he does go down. They do spot out this Wind Ranger as well. Pings come out. They want to make a go onto this Draw Ranger. However, this Spirit Breaker does not have mana for the charge and instead decides to TP back. So at the end of it, it's 15 for 5 the score with Team Elunes well on top of the leaderboard. A goal lead in excess of 10,000 and an XP lead in excess of 10,000. 17 minutes into the game, we do see a charge coming out by the Spirit Breaker onto an illusion of Wind Ranger. We also see Cleanse rotate into the Dire jungle here. He wants to make a go on this Wind Ranger. She is really low. He did move into the jungle to get that Dark Pact off. This could be a quick easy kill coming out on the Wind Ranger. He is waiting on her. That's pretty much 1 hit, 2 hits. However, she is able to use that wind run and get out of trouble, but that's just a level 1 wind run, so she's not able to TP out in time. In the meanwhile, in the mid lane, we do see that Tinker TPing in and get the kill on that Wind Ranger. We also see a charge onto the Draw Ranger. In the meanwhile, Dazzle does fall down to the spam of Tinker. There was a grave used onto this Draw Ranger. However, she is in no man's land. She's not able to get out of trouble in time. That's a double kill for Tinker. That is a 4-for-0 trade at the end of all this engagement for Team Elunes. In the top lane, we did see Draw Ranger instantly pop that wind run and try and TP out. However, that was just a level 1 wind run, and the Cleanse was able to do all the necessary damage before that TP actually came through. In the mid lane, we also saw a beautiful engage there. Shallow Grave was used onto the Draw Ranger. However, they were easily able to kite that Draw around during that Shallow Grave and pretty much secure a team wipe there. We also see this Cleanse rotate in through the Dire jungle. He is going to walk into the Earthshaker if he decides to hang around. With that Desolator, he's going to be able to make quick work. We also see a Sentry Ward being dropped there. The Earthshaker did spot it. We also see a charge coming out from the Spirit Breaker. If he does manage to connect, that's going to be a lot of trouble. However, he is able to use the fissure there to cancel out the charge from the Spirit Breaker, and the Shallow Grave is used preemptively in case the Spirit Breaker did manage to connect onto that charge. Cleanse does continue to hang around here in the mid lane. He wants to make a go on to this Wind Ranger. She does pop the Wind Run. However, magic damage coming out from the Tinker is able to secure that kill. This Viper continues to mow down on this Cleanse, and on the side we also see Tinker being taken out by the Draw Ranger. This Witch Doctor has used the Death Ward to secure that kill onto the Viper. In the mid lane, we also see this Tinker spam as well as that that cold embrace coming into play for the first time, healing up that Tinker, was able to heal up and dish out the damage along with that Spirit Breaker to secure the kill on that Earthshaker. So that's another 3-for-0 trade going in favor of Team Elunes, and that puts the score at 22-5. 19 minutes into this game, really high tempo, high amount of freaking ganks here in this game. Goal lead in excess of 15,000 and XP lead in excess of 15,000 20 minutes into the game. So they pretty much have firm control on this map as well as the game. We're just gonna have to wait and see how Team OBPIL decides to come back into this game. They don't really have map control, so they're not able to farm the jungle. They're pretty much restricted to sticking as 5-man in fear of that charge, as well as Tinker coming in and easily getting pickoffs on the heroes of OBPIL, so that just reduces their farm on this map. We also see Klins move into the Rosh Pit. He's going to be able to easily take down that Roshan, courtesy the Searing Arrows as well as the Strafe. With that Desolator in his invent to boot. We also see multiple sentry wards here in the mid lane for Team OBPIL, expecting rotations from the Klins. He instead decided to go into the Rosh Pit. He also had a double damage rune on top of that Desolator as well as Searing Arrows damage, so he's easily able to solo down the Roshan. That's an Aegis, so he's going to be able to do a lot of dives here in the future engagements. I don't really see Team OBPIL being able to take him down twice unless he really goes out of position. We see the Spirit Breaker cancel out his charge and is actually stuck here in the trees. The team of OBPIL has actually spotted him there. They do not have vision inside, however, and the Spirit Breaker is easily able to charge out of trouble there. They do expect the Spirit Breaker to actually go onto this Wind Ranger here, and we instinctively see two defensive TPs coming out in the form of that Drow Ranger and the Earthshaker in the bottom lane. Here, this Viper wants to make a go onto this Spirit Breaker here. However, he does have Klins right behind him. They could have been able to turn that engage around if that Viper had decided to pursue the Spirit Breaker. We see him working towards that Monkey King Bar pickup, so that Wind Run is gonna pretty much do nothing here. He's gonna be able to kill the Wind Ranger during that Wind Run, courtesy the MKB pickup. Once he does pick that up, he does have 2 javelins for now. In the mid lane, we do see the tap out coming out onto 2 heroes here. We do see the Viper move in as well. The Tinker comes in, lasers down 1 hero. We also see the Winter Curse here used onto the Viper. There's Maledict on the Viper as well. However, he is really tanky. He's tanking through all this with courtesy that heal coming out from the Dazzle. However, we do see the Klins easily walk in and to hit pretty much all these heroes. That's a triple kill coming the way of the Klins. Witch Doctor picks up what looks like an unstoppable streak. Unstoppable indeed is this Witch Doctor. GG is called already by OBPIL. That is good game, well played, beautifully executed team fights by Team Elunes. That is why they're one of the top teams in India right now. They did prove it to us again in that engagement, that final engagement coming out. Beautifully executed team fight. That tanky Viper as well as heats coming out from the Dazzle was not nearly enough to sustain through that burst damage coming out from Tinker, Klins, as well as the Death Ward of the Witch Doctor. Alright, so that wraps it up here for this game here. Team Elunes take a convincing victory over OBPIL. OBPIL, hats off to you. They did put up a valiant effort, but it was valiant at the end. Team Elunes walk away the victors here in round 1 of Ragequit Cup Season 3 Day 9. Viewers, do stay tuned here. I think there is another game coming up. Actually, no, I think we're done for the day. So thank you, viewers, for tuning in today. It was an awesome day. Kicked off by the games of XRG and Accelerate. Beautiful matches those turned out to be, and finished up here by this Team Elunes victory, a convincing one to say at that. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. This is Shadeslayer signing off. Hope you enjoyed this cast.